about Doctor Who, I learned from Fandom Way.
Well, I have my Doctor Who Gundam Wave.
Meaning no disrespect, I would like to get a move on and perhaps get started.
Alright, so, you wish you enter so long?
Go ahead, I'm just trying to think.
Alright. To those of you who are already Yojimbo, why you come back I don't know, but thank you nonetheless. To those of you coming for the first time...
Okay, so I guess he doesn't understand the concept of filming this.
Our job is basically to be seen by the convention. We're the first people that people will see. We're the last people that people will see. Somewhat, yes. We blend into the crowd, but when you need us, we're there. We're usually stationed at different locations. There are roaming positions available, as well as the standard sitting there. Like, for instance, game room. We're going to have like 2 people on the door, 1 person walking inside. We'll be cycling people as we go. The dance, anybody who does not value their hearing is welcome to work the dance. I won't go near it. There's a lot of other locations as well. The vendors hall, the viewing rooms, main hall, the panels, the adult panels will be for the 18 plus Yojimbo only. Sorry for those minors. But then again, with minors, it brings up a very good point, and that is...
Con curfew this year has been decided that it is, as such, 17 and under attendees, whether they have a guardian with them or not, will be required to exit convention space and return to their hotel rooms at that time. This includes as 18 or 17 and under staff members.
Now, that does
I'm
not
sorry
require-
about that, my dear, and I apologize to gaming.
Yeah, I mean, we're not sending you to your room. You just can't be in con space. So, yes, you can mill about the halls, you may walk outside, although the police may give you a hard time, as city curfew is not quite as forgiving as we are. So, there you go. Yojimbo, as far as physical contact, many have wondered, are we the, the ruffians, the ones that beat people up? No, we are not.
No, doing this.
No,
Well, there goes my son.
Oh, he's like, why is it? Oh, like,
no, Yojimbo, the most we can do
well,
is
it's
2
like,
fingers. Tap somebody on the shoulder. Excuse me. I'm going to get your attention. Excuse me. Please stop that. Excuse me. Can you please move? Now, we are going to have to ask a lot of people to move. There is a fire code. We cannot have the hallways clogged with fangirls, fanboys, yaois, and yuris, and all the others. So,
Yojimbo.
people are going to give you a hard time about this. Try to be nice, please. I know that Yojimbo will lose their temper eventually on this, and it's going to happen, but try to control it nonetheless. Excuse me, please move. It is fire code. We need to have a clear walkway through the hallway. Yes, I understand the other people at the other end are in the hallway. I'll be talking with them next.
That's actually a very good one to use. If they ask you, why should I? Because they're going to be next, and we need you to set the good example and be the better person.
Speaking of fire code, some rooms will have fire code, specifically events such as main events. The large section, I believe, will house 2,000 at the most. Probably 1,800 after the stage is set up. So we will be counting heads. Sorry, not everyone's going to get into main events. Too bad, so sad. Have a nice day.
And then there are riots.
This will also include things like the dance, opening ceremonies, cosplay contest, possibly the EMV contest viewing room, I don't know. Closing ceremonies, game room, that's going to be another big one. People are going to get a little cranky about fire code in the game room, but that's going to be especially important when it comes time for the DDR competition, rock band competition, and certain games like Call of Duty or Halo 3.
We needed one more runner.
Does bring up a very good point, which is for people working over by the game room, we're going to have bottles of water ready because people are stupid. They don't drink water. They go in, they play DDR for 6 hours and think themselves gods. They walk outside and suddenly discover, I can't move. Hand them a bottle of water, help them to a seat, whatever have you. Just try to help them. I know the game room is absolute, BO paradise, so those plugs.
And on the topic of the game room, those people who end up working the closing shifts at 2 a.m., I apologize in advance. We're going to be acting as janitors and we'll be expected to help clean up the game room. I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do about that. It's a fact of life. If we don't clean it up and we leave it a filthy mess, the hotel may get pissed.
So it actually, that's perfect.
Right, so back on topic with Yojimbo, we're going to be dealing a lot with moving around. There are rolling positions, there are sitting positions, as I said. Keep hydrated, drink water, no energy drinks, no caffeine. These things, as great as they are, the rock stars out there, the monsters, the Mountain Dews, what have you, they're diuretics. They will dehydrate you and eventually you will begin to hallucinate. This usually happens around the middle of day 2. Next point, sleep. For the love of God. I know we're Yojimbo, we don't get a lot of it, but take it where you can get it. If I see you up for 2 or 3 days at a time, I will bench you.
We actually had to do that with 5 people last year. Before we could even get a hold of Brownie or Shelton at the time, we had to tell them, look, I don't care, look back.
Yes, Waffles chasing the hallucinating fly around the room of ops was a rather humorous scene, and of course watching our giant default sitting in front of the computer giggling like a schoolgirl. That was scary.
Of our resident pirate, Trumpy, he basically sat there with the lobster in one hand, a bagel in the other, at the dealer hall with a vacant expression on his face for 2 hours. Shit.
When asked about it, he didn't remember. So, eat well, sleep well, drink well, bathe for the love of God. If people do happen to have a rather heavy BO, be gentle about it, but please tell them. The hotel provides lots of towels. They refill them every couple of hours. Go to your hotel room, please.
And if you happen to be getting sick or catch a cold, or in Kenton's case, catch the flu, please let us know you feel like death so that we can work with you.
Yeah, so we can quarantine you. Radios. Yojimbo travel in pairs. One of you will be assigned a radio, the other will be assigned a notepad. And you'll be walking around together, that way it covers you in any case, in any situation. One person's always with you as a witness. Radios, the call buttons will be disabled. That means a little chirp, you don't get to play with it. Anybody caught playing with it, I'll castrate them myself.
Unfortunately, that'll include you, Squeak. Behave.
I never played with it.
Now, I'm kind of staring at Tom over there for that. Somebody who actually got banned from the radio for a year.
It wasn't because of the call button, though.
The radios are very important to use for communication. Now, when using a radio, usually you want to keep it out to the side, use it like a cell phone. Do not press it against your head. This muffles it. Do not hold it on your mouth. I can't hear you. Yeah, so hold it away from you, hold it to the side. If you have one of the earbuds, it's great. Keep it down below your throat. We can hear you just fine. And we've had a lot of mistakes where people just simply yell at the radio. Also, keep the radio channels clear unless it's important. You need a radio in for a change position, that's great. We're going to have call codes for different situations, like when we need medical. We'll be medicating for Nurse Joy and other such things. We're going to have all that information available.
Actually,
Well,
yes,
no, that's
we
going to
are.
be the call code on the radio.
And actually, I